How does a sneaker brand go from being worn by dads in Ohio to supermodels in London? Well, that's exactly what the brand New Balance was able to do, and I'm going to break down their marketing playbook and how they were able to become one of the fastest growing sneaker brands today. So New Balance was always seen as kind of a boring brand. They prioritized comfort, and they weren't really interested in getting into lifestyle or athletics. And they really remained true to their brand. They never tried to jump on any trends, and they knew their customers were that suburban dad type. In 2017, during the peak of the hypebeast era, something changed. Balenciaga dropped those horrendous shoes, and that kind of started a trend of dad shoes. So because New Balance stayed true to their brand, they never changed. When all of this new interest in dad shoes peaked, they all went to the brand that they knew, New Balance. The next thing they did was completely change their media mix. So originally they spent about 70% of their marketing dollars on lower funnel strategies like Google AdWords and display campaigns. This is to drive immediate sales. But then they flipped this. They went 70% on upper funnel branded and experimental marketing campaigns to really build awareness and build a brand and that cult-like following. The next big thing that they did was really get into athlete sponsorships. So New Balance originally had this philosophy of endorsed by no one. So they weren't into endorsements and they weren't signing athletes, but they changed with a new model called an inch wide, mile deep, where they really focus on athletes that fit their brand. So since New Balance, it's simple, it's not the brand that's going after greatness like Nike, they went for kind of those clean cut athletes. So like Coco Gauff, Kawhi Leonard, Shohei Ohtani, Cameron Brink. The next thing they did was strategic collaborations. So partnering with luxury brands to bridge that gap between luxury, comfort, and lifestyle.